communicate in your business.
Exactly,
Learn to
exactly.
make profit and not money.
And hey Shams, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing good. I have Purple Gate Foundation here again today, guys, and we'll be talking about communication in business. The what communication is when it comes to business. What are the importance of communication in business? The effects of communication, the advantages of communication, and disadvantages of communication in business. And when I say in business, because we have a lot of entrepreneurs here in Nigeria, and some of them aren't good in communication when it comes to their clients, their customers, their prospective clients. You have to be very good in communication when it comes to business, when it comes to the work of your hands, when it comes to your job, so that your business or your career can excel effectively. So Mrs. Frida here again today will be telling us the importance, all we need to know about communication in business. So, ma'am.
All right. Communication. Wow. Where there is no communication, there's no interaction, there is no relationship, and there is no understanding. Communication in business. A lot of business fail today because there's no communication. You see people in business, rather than making profits, they are making money, because there's a difference between making profits and you making money. I think
It's
that will be
true.
a topic for another day.
Yes, I
Okay.
think it actually makes sense.
Yeah, so communication in business. Now, for instance, I own a business, right? Rose, you're into perfumes, and you also bake. You're a very good baker. Am I right? Baker.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, now you are into cake bakery. Sorry, you are into baking cakes, and you have a cake to deliver to your client. And as a business person, you need to tell your client that after 2 weeks, so this cake is not gonna give you the same taste.
Period.
Let the client know,
Yes,
because the client may think that you can keep that cake for
for 1 month
everlasting.
inside the fridge and
Because
it will
I
still
could
taste
remember
the
me
same.
planning an event and
Yeah.
someone was telling me that the cake didn't stay, oh, blah 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 blah. I said, God, assuming I communicated with this person, I would love to tell you that keeping cake for that long, because it's chemical, it's not going to be good for your system. At least 2 weeks, it's okay.
Yes, because for a cake to actually last for 1 month, you have to add preservative, which is
Wow,
not actually good for
for the
your health.
system, you
Yeah, it's
understand?
not good for your health. And most people like this preservative as basically are allergic to some individuals. Like it's
Wow.
not good for their health, for their own
You see
consumption.
someone after
Yeah.
going for an occasion, you start purging
I
throughout your lifetime.
exactly because of the preservative that was being added in the cake, just for the cake to stay long. Because you have these customers, they'll be like, "It's my wedding cake, or I want this cake to stay for like 1 month. I want to travel with the cake. I want to go to Abuja to the cake, and when I get to Abuja, I can be able to share it with friends that are there that couldn't come for the wedding." All these things are what is very important when you are communicating with your clients in a business. You have to tell them, "See, oh, this cake, ma'am, should I put preservative in this cake? How long do you want this cake to actually last? Do you want it to last for interval of a week, a month?" So I can be able to know the amount of preservative I can put there, if I could actually put at all, if she permits me.
That's true.
So yeah,
Mm.
so
But seriously, I think communication matters. It prevents misunderstanding
yeah,
between the both
yes,
parties.
yes.
So if you want to make one way for you to make profit in your business, instead of making money, is for you to communicate with your clients. Try to know their mind. It's
Exactly.
very important. Know
Exactly.
their mind. Know what they want. Like, try to buy their heart, because if you don't communicate with them, I don't think you can buy their heart. I say one way, like, what I do is that if I have a client that maybe a client puts to bed, I would want to go and visit the baby.
That's part of being in Nigeria. They took the
Interrupted the
they
power
interrupted the
supply.
power supply, guys. So, but like she was saying about when a client of yours give
Give
birth.
Yeah, when a client of mine put to bed, I for me to maintain that communication, I just said to myself that I'll ensure to go and see them and see how the baby is doing. Most times I just go online to check on them and Sometimes I just want to do something to let them know that I still have them in heart. Communication matters.
I think this communication actually deals with having a cordial relationship with your clients. Like you having a relationship with
What do you
them.
mean? When you say cordial relationship, what?
I mean, like having a good relationship with your customers, with your clients, not them just buying from you, but like establishing a good relationship with them. Like when you are in a business, when you have products, you be like, hey, I got this thing, or would you like to buy it?
Yeah.
Do you want it at the moment? All these things. It's not only about communicating like money parts. Do you actually care about your
Yeah, that's the
customers?
communication we are talking
Yeah.
about.
Do you actually care about
You
them?
should make your calls, your clients, your customers. You should make them part of you, like your
Yeah.
family.
Check up on
Know
them.
how they are doing. It's
Yeah,
not every
exactly.
time when you know the money, you should go and hit them on their
At
DP,
the end.
DM. Goose is available. Check on them, know how they are feeling, communicate with them. Their birthday, try to call them happy birthday. It's not about you having the money. From that's your goods. You can as well have some to spare and to give to them. You can surprise
There
them.
are a lot of clients that actually turn to family. They turn
Yes,
to friends.
yes,
I've made a lot of customers in my business that are actually my friends now.
yeah.
Like what I mean, like when like I know that they got me
Because
when I need their help. I
because you've
can.
already built that
It,
communication,
yes,
because you were able to make them your friends
yes,
because of that communication.
yeah.
Communication, it is like I said in the beginning of this video, where there's no communication, there's no interaction, there's no relationship, there's no understanding. So communication matters for you to avoid fight. you know
Misunderstanding. Yeah.
it's very important in your business. Communication matters in your business. It's so important. Let them know. Just like, okay, I was working in a photography studio, and okay, a client came for a passport, and when you want to do a visa passport, you ask them, which passport are you doing? If you are doing Canadian passport, it has two, the permanent PRO, and the other one, and the temporary passport, and they have different sizes. So when
Wow.
a client should come to me, I will tell you, are you going for visa passport? What visa passport? Is it US? I'll then tell them, look at the specification. Oh, just like a scenario occurs whereby Canadian people, they will come back and say, no, this is not knowing that they are going for the PR, that's the permanent this
Exactly.
thing.
Yes.
So
We have to educate them.
if I should
Yeah.
educate them, communicate with them, there will be no harassment letter. So you don't
Yes.
so let
Totally.
them know what your service is all about, so that they will not use it against you,
Mm.
because you gave them that communication. You told them everything. You gave them the breakdown of everything. So I think communication. Maybe you're watching us. I think the reason why your business is not great, don't think there's an enemy.
Communication is not village people.
Don't think there's an enemy out there. The enemy can be you.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
you in you. So
Exactly.
try to communicate in your business.
Exactly.
Learn to
Exactly.
make profit and not money
And
in
learn
business.
to be
So that's all I have to say.
learn to be polite with your words. There are some vendors that are actually arrogant. They are rude. Maybe they have a shop, they have a working shop, and they think that they have made it in life. And that means when a customer comes to their DM, they will be arrogant to them. Not some of them are being arrogant without them even knowing. Maybe a customer will come, hi, I want to order this. What's the amount? You tell the person it's 2.5, and the person will be like, is it negotiable? You'll be like, no. That does not that does not, to me, that is not being like, that's not a good way of communicating. You can actually tell them, no, it's not negotiable, but a little bit negotiable, because you don't expect someone to enter a market or to buy something and you tell the person 2.5, the person will give you 2.5 straight away without you pricing it. So you have to learn how to be polite to your
The fact is that if
customers.
you're not a patient person, you can't communicate,
Exactly.
because you have to be humble, down to earth. A lot of people will say insultive words, but you know what you want. Just be polite, be patient with it, because everybody have different way of acting.
Individual
Just that they say
differences, yeah.
humanity is one, but humanity think and act in different ways. So you should be able to understand them. That's just it about business.
So that is it. I think by now you have gotten a value in this video. You have known the importance of communication in business, why your business is not moving, the advantages of communication in business, the disadvantages, and I know that you have gotten all this from this video. Thank you, Propagate Foundation, for having you here, and they took the electricity. Bye bye.